In this video, I'm going to share with you how I use the B minor chord, B minor bar chord, and B minor open chord, and then how you can pair that with the G chord to create what I'm calling wellness. I use guitar to reduce stress and anxiety, and something occurs when you have a B minor chord paired with the G chord. There is a sense of release, relief, and bliss that hopefully you'll experience. I wrote a song called In the End where I use those chords. At the end of this video, I'll give you a demonstration of how I do that. It's powerful. I used it to release some resentment towards somebody very near and dear to me. And the result, of course, is what sparked this course. You can achieve, should I say, wholeness, wellness, healing through songwriting and music, and that's what this is all about. So stick around to the end and I'll show you exactly how I do that. All right, let's get into it. The B minor chord. There's a couple different ways to voice that chord. I'll show you which way I do it, and I'll show you some variations, and then I'll show you where I used it. So after I get through the tutorial, I'm going to jam a little bit and loop some chords, and you're welcome to stick around and jam with me. Otherwise, I'll give you, the notice that, hey, it's, the lesson's over and now we're just having fun. All right, so B minor, it's essentially 3 notes. Every chord has notes. And then also it's helpful to know that there's a D in there and an F sharp. And the reason that's helpful is because later on when I start jamming and looping, I'm going to be looking for the B and a D and an F sharp if I start working on a solo. That's how they do it. See, here's one way to do the B minor. It's a bar chord, and it is a little challenging. Got to work the forearm muscles out, and if you don't get it to sound clean, where it's like muffled, then there's your first homework assignment as far as this chord goes. You want it to ring, and I'm barring it. So bar means I'm using this finger to create a bar, and I'm essentially clamping. Well, think of like, if you know what a capo is, think of like a capo. I'm barring it, and I'm barring the 2nd fret, fret 1, fret 2. I'm barring the 2nd fret, and then I'm using my middle finger, my ring finger, and my pinky finger to hit the other notes. So it sounds like this. Another way to do that, if the bar is too challenging right now, is you can remove the bar and you can use your index finger and hit that F sharp. And that's the 2nd fret, 1st string. So while you're sitting around wondering what to do, just practice like that and try to get the tone to ring. Then move on to the bar chord, baby. It's fuller, bassier. You can also then go up to the 7th fret and bar that 7th fret. This dot's the 5th, so go up to the 7th, and then I'm going to just use my last 2 fingers. This would be number 3 and 4, and I'm going to bar it that way. I can hear some twanging in there. So I'll work out the twang. I don't want the twang. What I like about the barring part, if you keep that same position and just slide up a fret, and then get your other fingers to climb up 1 string, each finger climbs up 1 string. Now you've got a G bar chord. So I went from a B minor to a G. The reason that comes into play is because I use that for a song I wrote called In the End. So this would be the point where if you got to sign out, you can sign out. There's your B minor bar. And then I'm going to loop the B minor chord with a G chord. And I'm going to turn on a C chord and a D chord. In other words, it's a song. And the verse is G and B minor. But then when you can sense that the verse is coming to an end, then that's when you like turn, turn over, and that's C and D. All right, so we're going to jam this one for a couple minutes here and see where it goes. Here we go. Here it comes. That's how you tune into wellness. You release the stress and the anxiety, and you replace it with hope. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please comment, like, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.